Whoa, my god, what just happened? UFC 304 was a fucking boring card because we had 7 straight decisions, and the last fight was really interesting, although it was a decision, Belal versus Leon, but was a great fight, by the way. People were saying that this fight will be boring and stuff, but this fight was crazy. This card's not that great, but man, this fight was crazy. And new Belal Muhammad just beat Leon Edwards and dog walked him. And we are going to get started talking about this exactly fight because I think that two great performances happened in this event, and for me was the Belal one and Paddy. Tom Aspinall was a great performance, yes, but I think that everyone expected that from him. So I don't need to talk that much, but I'm going to talk in this video about these results. And the first one, Belal Muhammad simply dog walked Leon. And I predicted it in my last video, and I'm really happy that happened. But I think that Belal as a champion will be really hard to the UFC because he will not bring the pay-per-view buys and stuff. But this was a big event, man. It was a big event, and we are so thankful that Belal won this fight, and we are simply happy because this happened. Leon just looked like a NPC right there. He wasn't doing shit. Belal was just coming at his face, beating him, beat him on the feet. He was taking him down like a sack of potatoes. Man, he was just lifting him up and drag him down. Man, that was crazy to see Leon being dominated like that. And Belal, in my opinion, won 4 of the 5 rounds. And Leon just won 1 round. And the way that he won was backpack, was going to Belal's back and staying there. And when I saw Leon getting Belal's back, I was like, damn, he woke up. Now he's going to fight. But then Belal came strong in the 4th round, beat Leon, went to the 5th, beat Leon, and we're 4 rounds to 1. Leon had a great moment in the 5th where he opened up Belal with an elbow, but was nothing, man. Belal is the champion and new. Talking about Belal, man, I think that he will have one defense, but he's not going to get past the one defense. But I think that Belal may not have one single defense because of the age and the killers that are in this division. But max one defense, minimum 0 defense. So I don't think that he's going to be a dominant champion because of the age. So, but I'm happy for him. So talking about Aspinall Blaydes, Aspinall is going to be the heavyweight GOAT. Right, what I'm saying right now. This guy is going to be the heavyweight GOAT. He has one title defense. He is the interim champion. Howard, real champion. And I think that Blaydes never had a chance, man. He was beaten. And for the guys that are having the delusion that John's going to fight Aspinall, man, John's will dag Aspinall. Will dag him. Will dag him. He will never fight Aspinall. He will never. Just forget, man. He will never fight Tom Aspinall. He's going to beat Stipe, or is going to retire after beating Stipe. He's going to fight Stipe and retire. He's not going to fight Aspinall. No fucking way. And even if Aspinall goes as the backup for that fight, if Stipe has an injury, man, John is vacating the belt right there. He's vacating the belt, and Aspinall will be promoted to undisputed. So I don't think John is going to fight Aspinall. Aspinall is going to be the heavyweight GOAT, and our man Jones will hit the Dakaroni pizza. Talking about Paddy versus Green, this guy impressed me. Everyone was saying that Green is going to smoke Pimblett. Pimblett is not worthy because of the performance that he had against Tony Ferguson, but you have to look to Tony Ferguson how durable he is, and Green is nowhere near of that. And Green has not the same level of grappling as Tony Ferguson. Although Tony Ferguson is old, but he has a nasty grappling. and he tried to shoot a takedown and was caught in a submission in a triangle and armbar. So was a low IQ moment and is going to be marked for that. And Bobby Green, people were saying if he is on the feet, Bobby Green's have the advantage, but he didn't have none because he was being kicked the shit out and he was forced to try that takedown because would be a better option. And I think that Paddy is going to be, I'm not saying that he's going to be champion. I'm not saying he needs to prove himself, but I know that he is a high level fighter and we shouldn't underestimate him. And he called out Renato Moicano, and I believe that he can beat Renato Moicano with the right game plan, with everything right. I think that he can beat Renato Moicano. So with this everything said, this card was very mid because of the decisions, but had great fights. For example, he had Giga Chikadze versus Arnold Allen was a war. We had the Belal fight was a war too. So if I was to give a classification to this card, it's like a 6 or 7. So thanks for watching. See you next time.